G'day guys, my name's Dave Tran and welcome to another Throwback Thursday edition of a Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. And by request, today I'll be teaching you how to play High Hopes by Kodaline. Now for the basics, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning and you'll need a capo on the 4th fret of your guitar. There's 6 chord shapes you'll need to learn. And if you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. So the 6 chord shapes are going to be C, G/B, so that's the same as a G chord, except we're not going to hit the top 6th string. Our bass note will be the 5th string there. So that's G/B, we have A minor, F, G, and finally E7. For E7, we'll just take our middle finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, index finger will go on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and that's E7. Okay, so let's start with the intro of the song, and for the intro we have 3 lines of chords. Now there's no strumming pattern here, so each chord is just going to be strummed once and held out for a certain amount of time. Now up here in the annotations you'll see a little number above each of the chords, and that will just indicate the amount of beats that chord is held out for. So for the first line of chords we have C, then G/B, and then A minor. The first 2 chords are for 2 beats, and the last chord is held for 4 beats. So that first line of chords is just 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... Then we get to our second line of chords, and we have F, then we have C, E7, and then we have A minor and G. So the first 3 chords are going to be held out for 2 beats each, and the A minor and G at the end are just going to be held out for 1 beat. So the second line of chords, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then our third line of chords is just 2 chords. We have F held out for 4 beats and G held out for 4 beats. So the intro altogether will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for the intro, and now we're going to get to the verse. And we're going to start implementing a strumming pattern here, and it's going to be a really easy strumming pattern. The strumming pattern is simply going to go down, 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 up. And in succession, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Now the verse chords are essentially exactly the same as the intro chords we just had. Up here in the annotations, wherever you see a chord, you'll be playing that chord for 1 full strumming pattern. There's one exception to this though, and that's the A minor to the G. Those 2 chords are within 1 set of brackets, and they're going to have a tiny bit of a different strumming pattern. Their strumming pattern is going to go down, down, up, and you're going to play that once for each chord. So for the A minor to the G, it will sound like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up. So you have down, down, up, once for the A minor and the G. And altogether, the verse is just going to sound like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Moving on to the chorus, we again have 3 lines of chords. Our first line of chords is going to be the F, C, G, and then A minor to G. Now you'll notice again that A minor and that G are within 1 set of brackets. So again, those 2 chords are going to have that shortened strumming pattern that goes down, down, up, down, down, up. Then we have our second line of chords, which is quite familiar, and you'll find this in the verse. And it's the F, C, E7, A minor, G. Again, for the majority of the chords, we're just going to be adopting the simple down, 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 up strumming pattern. And you're going to play that once for each chord. The exception, of course, being the A minor to the G, which use those shorter strumming patterns. And then the third line of chords is the F for 2 strumming patterns, and then we get to the G. And we're just going to strum that once. We're not going to play that for a strumming pattern. So chorus 1 is just going to sound like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. Now moving on to the break that's after the first chorus, the chords are essentially exactly the same as the verse, with one exception. The second line of chords is not repeated twice, and that's pretty much it. So the break will just sound like this. Down, 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 down. Then we get a second verse, which is the same as the first verse, and a second chorus. Our second chorus is essentially the same as the first chorus, except for the last line. For the last line of the second chorus, we have F for 2 strumming patterns, then G for 2 strumming patterns, and we play that through twice. So the last line of the second chorus sounds like this. Then there's another break, which is exactly the same as the first break, and we get to our final chorus. The third chorus is essentially the same as the other choruses, with a slight extension. So that third line is repeated through 3 times, and then we have a fourth line here, which is just the F held for 4 beats, and the G held out for 4 beats. And the last 2 lines of the third chorus will just sound like this. Then we have an outro, which is just 3 lines of chords. We have C, G/B, A minor, and A minor. Then for the second line of chords, we have F, and then G, and then we end the song with the C. Now for this outro, we're going to be using our generic strumming pattern, which is just down, 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 up. And you're going to play that once for each chord, except for the very last chord at the end, which is just the C held out to end the song. So the outro will sound like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So now I'm going to be playing the song in its full entirety. I'm going to have a vocal track on top for some context. So feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go.
Broken bottles in a hotel lobby. Seems to me like I'm just scared of never feeling it again. I know it's crazy to believe in silly things. It's not that easy. But I only got myself to blame for it, and I accepted
Be sure to head over to Guitar Zero to Hero to check out my free guitar ebook, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that little notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any updates. It would mean the world if you hit that like button. Leave your thoughts, comments, questions and requests for Throwback Thursday down below, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.
One had 2 kids but lives alone. One's brother overdosed. One's already on his 2nd wife. One's just barely getting by. But these people raised me